Hey yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Absolute Desolations back at it again, making another video. But the thing is that, sorry that it took me so long to make the hero spotlight for Ancient One. But the thing is that, for some reason I think my mic is broken or somewhat broken, because whenever I'm trying to talk it makes this buzzing sound like bzzz. I don't know if that's coming from the game or from my headphone, from my mic. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I could have done. I'm actually gonna make a hero spotlight. Well, this video is the hero spotlight for Ancient One, and one of my subscribers been asking me about that, and I finally did it. So I hope you learn everything you need to know. I basically went over everything that's about her, and hope you enjoy the video. Alright, you guys, for the Ancient One's passive skill, this is when she uses her first and second skill, Tail Mandala and Illusion Shift, which is this skill, the first skill. And this is her second skill. After she uses these skills, a mandala takes form around her and explodes after 1.5 seconds, which is the thing that's surrounding her under her feet after I use an ability. This deals damage to surrounding enemies, as you can see here, and wow, it explodes. And if the enemy hero is within mandala, she gains a stack of flare. So after I use an ability, as you can see, wow, and then after it explodes I get like a little yellow line under my HP, and when it reaches 3 stacks she reaches peak state. Peak state is literally when she becomes a freaking beast. She gets more lifesteal, more shield, and her first ability, it splits into 2 of Tail Mandala. And she also gets more cooldown reduction on her abilities. Also, peak state, whenever she enters that, her skills would usually like get off cooldown. Let's say like this. You just get it to 3 times. Hold up. Yeah, another bot, any bot, and if I get it to 3 times, it automatically resets. As you can see in my second skill, it reset it automatically. Also, one more thing is that I also realized when you use, like, it says that the passive mandala, it takes 1.5 seconds to explode, right? But see, it takes a while. But then if you use a skill right after, it explodes automatically, like immediately. Look, hold up. It takes a while, but then as soon as you use your second skill, it automatically explodes. Now for her first skill, Tail Mandala. This is when she throws Tail Mandala in a specific direction, dealing damage and gains a shield. But don't forget this, guys, when it comes back it gives her a shield again, but don't think you're all tanky and stuff, because the shield is not that big. But in her peak state, Mandala also splits into 2, which I already said in her passive. See, it splits into 2, and then it comes back, giving more shield and even more damage. And also if it hits the same enemy multiple times, the damage. Alright, you guys, now this is our second skill. It's called Illusion Shift. This is when Ancient One teleports to a specific direction, and in peak state the cooldown is reduced exponentially, which means I'll buy a lot. Hold on. And guys, it's kind of obvious because, you know, it's teleportation. She can teleport through objects as well. But I'm getting the peak state first, and boom, it's 3 seconds now. I think it was 6 seconds before into peak state, but now it's 3 seconds. Let's see how much it is now without peak state. 7 seconds. Wow, that's a large amount of cooldown reduction. So it's easier to chase people with your second skill when you're in peak state. Her third skill, Astral Protection. Well, projection, my bad. Sorry for the wrong pronunciation. But this is when she separates her body from her astral form, and she is untargetable in her astral form, and her main body is immune to CC, and she gets damage reduction. And her body stays in place, but if she passes through people with her astral form, she stuns them for 1 second. But the thing about this is that when she does it 1 time, she cannot do it again. She can only do it 1 time. And guys, another thing is that when she's inside of her astral body, her movement speed is increased by 75%. Never forget that, so it's gonna be easy to stun someone and follow up with a combo. Alright y'all, for her final skill is her ultimate skill. This is basically when you tap the ultimate, bam, you gain vision of all the enemy heroes on the map that are not dead. But the thing about this skill is that when you press it again, you send out Mandala in a specific direction. And let's say you actually press it and you cast that skill, but then towards the end of that skill, you teleport to where the end of the skill is actually showing. I'll do it again. See right there? See it? Towards the end of the skill, there's a portal. You would go to that portal. Now if you were to hit an enemy hero, you put a tag under them, and then after 0.2 seconds you swap places with them, as you can see. But the thing that happens, but it doesn't say in the skill description, is that when you press that skill and you use it, no matter if you hit the enemy hero or not, you automatically go into peak state, which is the thing I really love, which makes it really good for ganking. But let's say that I'm trying to kill Doctor Strange. The thing is, I don't want him to swap places with me because he's so far away and it's gonna be hard for me to catch him. This is what I could do. I could probably put it right next to him so that it won't hit him, and then with peak state I should be able to actually fight him. Oh god, sorry guys, I have no items. Okay, I'm out. I have no items, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? You don't have to automatically or always put your ultimate on them. You can put it beside them so you do not teleport them so far away from you. Oh crap. But also it'd be a really good thing to put it on their teammate, like their tank. Let's say the tank and a marksman, you could do that, swap with places with the tank, and you can bring yourself closer to the MM, which would be a really good thing for a team fight. Or even let's say you're in a tower and you're enemy marksman's in the mid lane and you use your ultimate, you can swap places with him inside the tower and he can take a tower damage, which will make it easier to execute him, or anybody really, to tell you the truth. But that's basically how you use her ultimate. And guys, this is another trick that I just realized. Look at this. If you know that you're gonna die, no, not gonna die. If you know you want to get your stacks off, you can just do this. You can literally use your first and then use your third ability to bring your passive to your enemy that you're gonna want to use in your Astro form. Look at this. Oh shit, hold up. I'm in the ability. And watch this. And then boom, you can bring on your Astro form, which does the damage, and it can bring your passive. If you want to do damage from far or get your passive up, you can do that, which is so freaking cool. Alright you guys, I just came up with another combo. You can use your first skill, third skill, then second skill. Then by the time all those are done, your first skill should be back. Okay. Really should be back.
Boom.
Now watch and learn. And boom. Then you're in your peak state already and you're able to do a lot of damage.
Boom. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Simple.
Minus 1, that's 3.
Alright guys, it's time for the builds. This is what you guys have actually been waiting for, but this is the best build I can possibly make up. The thing is that it's not a physical mage build, since it only has one physical item. But if you want to call it that, you can, because these items actually do very great on her. First of all, this increases her, attack damage. And the thing is that she uses her skill a lot, but then after you've done doing physical damage, this item gives you a breakdown to hero armor. And when you're doing your skills constantly, you're gonna want to be doing more damage constantly. Then this item, it gives her more lifesteal or energy leech, which her first ability already gives her. And in freaking peak state, she already gets a whole bunch of lifesteal or leech, energy leech. Then these items gives her massive amount of energy attack. Then this item as well, plus extra movement speed. So this build is probably the best build you can actually get for this hero. So hope you enjoy the build, and don't think Captain America can take you on, because once you get these two items, Virus Cannon and Stormbreaker, he won't stand a chance against you. So don't be afraid, unless he's a lot of more gold fed than you, or have more gold than you. Alright, y'all, for tactics, you can use heal, first aid, or blink, but you can also use leech as well to replace first aid, just in case if you want to farm and there's no farmer on your team and you want to carry your team. You can also switch blink with freaking accelerate to chase after your kills, which you most likely won't have to do since you like get to peak state. You can like spam your second. But you can also use wound to replace freaking leech if you want to like be on side lanes and like freaking dominate. He's like really good at poking, and that's basically it. Or if there's like or this spell, you can put that in to replace wound, because you know people or characters in the game nowadays have a lot of CC and like slow and stuff, and if you're being slow, you can't actually chase after them, so it's gonna be tap hard. Well, that's basically it for all the tactics. Now, thank you for making it towards the end of this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and if you learned something, tell me down in the comment sections down below. But also, I'm sorry for the little bzz sound in the video, if you guys can hear it, but I'm really sorry. Like I said before, don't forget to like and subscribe.